Thomas Merton, the great Christian mystic, writes in a series of teachings called Dialogues with Silence. What a wonderful title. Dialogues with Silence. That's the deepest dialogue that we can have. Remember, the word dialogue comes from two Greek words, dia, logos. Logos has to do with that, the word, the meaningful, mantric word that flows from the silence of life's sacred heart and into our own being. It's the deepest meaning, not cognitive, discursive meaning, but the meaning of life itself, speaking its fullness into our heart, logos. And dia means is this flowing, this between. There's a flow, in other words, of mantric blessing, of wisdom, silence, of sacred revelation that is flowing from the heart of existence into our undefended heart. And so in this text, Thomas Merton writes, the true contemplative is not one who prepares the mind for a particular message that he or she wants, that he or she expects to hear. Let's just stop with that. The practice of being in this sacred dialogue with the silence from which all new revelations unfold and from which our life is transformed is not preparing our mind to get a particular message. Now, not a particular message that we want or expect to hear. Let's be honest, when we sit down for meditative discernment, when we seek guidance and wisdom from within, there is a part of us that wants a particular kind of an answer, that might even be expecting, hoping for this particular form of help to come. One that more than likely allows us to bypass the stage of the deconstructing and the falling apart of our current identity and preserves it in a new and more upgraded form. But that's not how the awakening journey unfolds. It is a process of being born, dying, and being reborn endlessly. So our expectations, we need to see them, we need to know them, we need to care for those tender parts of us that are holding back from opening to the revelation, that are filling the silence with the chatter of their hopes and dreams and expectations. We need to care for them, but not to pander and not certainly to follow them, but rather to gently release our commitment to those emotional patterns, seeking safety, security, power, and control and approval, and open in an uncontrived and unexpected way, but simply with a welcome. The true contemplative is not one who prepares the mind for a particular message that he wants or expects, that she wants or expects, but is one who remains empty, knowing they can never expect or anticipate the words that will transform darkness into light. We can't anticipate those words. We can't anticipate the welcoming of them. We can prepare the heart and the mind for the infusion of a deeper revelation of loving awareness. But we really can't expect, because if we could expect it, we would have already received it, and we'd now be on to the next level of untangling, of unweaving. It's this empty, open, not empty in some kind of nihilistic, defeated way, but empty in a joyous, throwing open the doors and the windows of the house to welcome, as the Sufis say, to welcome the guest, the holy guest that is coming to party with us in the revelation of this next awakening. The true contemplative is not the one who prepares the mind for a particular message. It's not making a vision board. Nothing wrong with that. But this is not what we're up to here. It's not the one who designs and expects and clarifies, this is what I want. Nothing wrong with that. It's just not what we're up to. We're up to a deeper transformation that comes from such a place of stillness that it can never be contrived and controlled, but can only be open to. The contemplative does not demand light instead of darkness, rather waits on the word, the mantra, the revelation, waits on the gift, on the guest in silence, and receives that into the heart of silence.